Need some help solving this creepy mystery? Like, how about typing in your name before we start?
Alright guys, what is going on? This is the Club of the Man 1993, and we're back here for our third video in this Scooby-Doo Showdown in Ghost Town PC gameplay series. As again, we're doing 5 videos showing the scenarios as if the Faceless Rider were each of the 5 suspects in the game. We have done 2 so far. Shaggy needs to be patient. And yeah, so we're going to continue on, and again, continue to play as this is our first time playing, just so if you're joining us for the first time, this isn't the, just so you know which suspects we have already uncovered. So of course, we're going to continue on here with our third one, and see what adventure awaits us here. So as always, we're going to type in The Man as our player name, and we're going to press play.
Like groovy, hip, out of sight, right on, man, way out, let's get moving. Spooktacular.
And as usual, there's Spooktacular, which is hard, Spookier, that's medium, Spooky, that's easy. But because we're grown and 32 years old, yes, I'm recording this on my birthday actually, we're going to go with Spooktacular.
Los Buritos. Well, gang, we found a town. Maybe we can stop for a snack.
Yeah, Rex. Like, what a dump.
I'm not sure there's going to be a hot dog stand around here, guys. According to this map, Los Buritos is a ghost town.
Ghost?
Not real ghosts, guys. Velma just means the town is deserted.
Like, we knew that. We were just... Velma. Like, what sort of sound would a ghost make if it did live in this town?
Good question, Shaggy. Let's find out where that moaning is coming from.
We've got to find out where that moaning is coming from.
Which way should we go?
So, as I probably said in previous ones that you don't know, this game does not have too many where you can like click on things and it'll like, you know, do something different, like the water or like windows, crow. It's more so you can click on the characters and they'll just say the same old stuff that you normally do. But we will though, because I do try to, you know, do something a little bit different. You know, like go with,
where's that freaky moaning coming from?
Go a different route each time we do these. Let's just start this one by clicking on this sign right here, mentioning the Los Buritos population. But we're going to hold on to it because it could come in handy. And there's the 4 different slots that we have for different things we can store in inventory. Also on this menu tab, we have the main menu button if you want to leave the game. We have this, never really use him, but Scrappy Doo, giving you help just in case if you need it. There's our Scooby snacks. And then there's also the wanted poster, which if you click on that, it'll show you the suspects and the clues. We have not, you know, met any of our suspects yet, no clues yet, so we're going to go, of course, go find them. The first one probably is going to be whoever is doing that moaning noise. So, we'll go to the left first. And of course, Shaggy is scared. So we got to give him a Scooby snack.
I think we have one left.
So let's feed him that Scooby snack, and we're going to continue moving forward. And Velma is just annoying as crazy. I know, I never liked Velma. Of the 4 of them, the only one I never liked was Velma. I just thought Velma was annoying. But let's go to the left first. By the cactus. Or by the sheriff's office.
I like it here. The moaning's quieter.
This is no time to be a scaredy cat. We've got to find out where that sound is coming from.
So yeah, we need to go back to where it came from then. A couple of things to click on here though. So some spiders, nothing in the sky. I'm not going to the post office. That's definitely not the correct direction.
This old water pump is broken.
Like, where's the handle?
There's no handle. It looks like that there is something stuck in it as well too that's shiny. But let's go back this way just so we don't we can get close to the moaning. Let's go down this alley right here and see if we find something. But
I like it here.
It's still quiet.
This is no time to be a scaredy cat.
We're still not going the correct way.
Find out where that sound is coming from.
So let's try again. And
It's the general store.
Rental store.
rental store.
It's the railroad station.
Railroad station, but we don't need to go there right now. Wait, these crates. Goofy stuff there. A rat. Alright, well now let's head to the right. So this is probably the only direction where the moaning's coming from. And actually,
Like the moaning is really getting louder.
That means we're on the right track.
for sure.
That's one way of looking at it.
But it looks like the right direction would be to go into the saloon. Because there's footprints leading right into the saloon.
Yikes! What was that?
Someone creepy is up there. But let's go to the saloon and find out who it is that needs our help.
Yikes! Looks like we found out where the moaning's coming from.
Come on, let's try and help him.
And it's this guy back
I'm
here
going to take off
who
his
is
tag.
tied up with some
There you
chains, it
go.
looks like.
Thank you. Now find the keys to unlock me. They're somewhere in this room.
There's 3 different keys that we need to find. So first, nothing up there, but there is something stuck up there, it looks like. We'll have to try to find some way to get it down. Need a little bit of a thirst there. There's a mechanical bull right here.
Hey, Scoob! Wanna ride the mechanical bull? Yeah. Great! Give me a nickel.
Say please, Shaggy. Nothing on the stairs, so gotta be something in this deck of cards. Yep, there we
Good
go.
job. We found one.
There's 1 key. So like I said, we had 2 more left. 2 more chains to untie. And then, I guess, there's this piano right here.
It looks like one of those old player pianos. I wonder if it works.
Looks like it does, Shaggy. Now we go in here. Ah,
Jeepers,
there we go.
a key.
There's another one inside the little box inside the piano. And let's try in there. Ah, there we go. Got 3 in a row. The last spot to probably check was that root beer sign. But let's hear what this guy has to say.
Thank goodness you've come. Those chains were beginning to chafe. And who are you delightful young people?
I'm Fred, and this is Daphne, Velma, Shaggy, and Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo!
I'm Artie Fackt, professor of archaeology. My students and I have been excavating this old ghost town. I was working here in the saloon when someone grabbed me from behind and tied me up.
It's a good thing we came along. Where are your students?
Most of them have been chased away by the Faceless Rider.
The Faceless Rider? Zoinks!
You see, Los Buritos used to be a famous outlaw town. Everyone from James Jester to the El Cito Bandito used to make a home here. Now my students are convinced that their ghosts are haunting this town. I don't blame them for feeling that way. The Faceless Rider is quite a spectacle as he sits atop his horse, cloak blowing in the wind.
Jinkies! That sounds just like the rider we saw coming into town.
Like I told you it was a ghost.
Ghost or not, we're getting to the bottom of this.
Take a look at this. I found it at the old cemetery.
Thanks. That could come in handy. We'll take it along.
Suspects and clues.
It's a boot spur. Somebody must be walking around with only one.
Okay, so it only took me 2 attempts tonight to find
Like
another
if you're done
suspect
checking out all the
that we
suspects and
didn't,
clues, click on the
we
back
haven't
button
done
and
yet.
go, go, go.
So we will be continuing forward here as Professor Artie Fackt,
Like if you're
who
done checking
is
out all the
a
suspects
professor
and
at a
clues,
university
click on the back button
and
and
knows
go,
all
go,
about,
go.
digging up and whatnot. Because he's a professor of archaeology, but he found us a boot
Like if you're
spur.
done checking out all
So
the suspects and
someone
clues,
around
click on the
town
back button and
must
go,
be
go,
missing
go.
one on their shoe. But we have Professor Artie Fackt, like I said.
That's Professor Artie Fackt. He knows all about digging stuff up.
Fun fact, when I first started playing this game, Artie Fackt was the last
Like if you're done checking out all the
suspect
suspects
that
and
was ever the
clues,
Faceless
click
Rider.
on
I
the
was
back
convinced
button
for the
and go, go,
longest
go.
time he never was going to be the Faceless Rider. But of course, he is,
Like if
or
you're
has
done
been at
checking
some
out all
point.
the suspects and
Will he be
clues,
this time?
click on the
You'll
back
have to
button
find
and
out.
Go, go, go.
Because that boot spur could be a clue for us as to who it could be. Could be related to
Like
Artie
if you're
Fackt.
done checking
We'll have
out
to
all the
see, and we'll
suspects
shut Shaggy up. But we're gonna leave the saloon. We'll come back here in a little bit. We're gonna go back over across across town and go back over to where we went to before, the sheriff's office. And nothing really here to fix that pump, but the sheriff's out now. Let's talk to the sheriff.
Afternoon, folks. What brings you to Los Buritos?
We're just passing through, Sheriff. Are you the local law?
I'm Chuck D. Wagon, the sheriff of El Seco.
El Seco?
The county seat, just down the highway from here.
You must be here to capture the Faceless Rider.
Leave it to the professionals. That's my motto.
We're crime solvers too. We call ourselves Mystery Inc.
Well, if you're crime solvers, then you must be pretty observant.
You betcha. In fact, we haven't seen a single hot dog stand.
What I mean is, you must have observed some facts about the town. I've got questions for you. Answer them, and I'll tell you what I know. What does RR stand for at the depot? Rambunctious rutabaga, really rare, railroad, rippity-roppity.
We did see that before when we were touring at the beginning. So, definitely railroad.
You know your stuff. What color are the saloon curtains?
Ooh.
Red, white,
I didn't take notice.
blue, key lime.
I'm gonna guess
Blue,
red.
Red, yes indeed.
Okay, yes.
How much does root beer cost in the saloon? $1.50, 25 cents, 5 cents, $1 million.
I believe it was 5 cents when we were
5
there.
cents. You're right. How many levers are on the stage? 1,
We haven't
3,
been to the
4.
stage yet, so we better go see if we can find that. So we're gonna come back to the sheriff later,
Let's roll.
and we're gonna go back into the saloon. And he's talking about the stage back here, and we're gonna go back
Why
there.
don't you and Daphne stay here? The boys and I'll check out this one.
Like, let's get out of here. This place is way too spooky.
We've got to look inside. Would some Scooby snacks help?
Like, I hope you've got 4 of them.
Oh,
We gotta get some Scooby snacks.
we do not have any left, but how do we get more? Well, there's something in here that could help us with that. See this pie right here by Daphne? Let's click on that and see what that could do for us.
Pies. Delicious pies. Yummy. Like pie in the sky. Look out.
Uh-oh. It looks like there's gonna be a pie fight.
Jinkies! Showdown at Pie Noon.
Like, look out, Scoob.
That clicking noise has been in like so many other video games I've played. It's the same one that's used.
Use your mouse to move Scooby left and right. Then click on your mouse button to throw.
You just have to hit the Faceless Rider and not one of the not one of one of our friends. I'm not doing too good so far. Try to get a couple. Every time you hit one, you get another Scooby snack. But of course, in Spooktacular, you only have 30 seconds. You have 45 in Spookier. In Spooky, you have Spooky, you have a whole minute. We got 13 though, so not too bad. That should help us. So
Fred, why don't you and Daphne stay here? The boys
I think
and
it's
I'll
4
check out this one.
Scooby snacks you'll have to
Let's
feed
get
in
out
other
of here.
places
This place is way
after
too spooky.
We've got to look inside. Would some Scooby snacks
after
help?
Like, I
you
hope
got
you've got 4 of
spook,
them.
Spooktacular, so you just have to feed 4. So let's feed both of them each 2, and we're going to go back to check out the stage and see
Exploring.
how
We're
many
sure to find
levers
something.
there are.
Let's roll.
So we're going to go back there. It looks like there's 4 on the stage. Nice. So we're going to come back to this in a little. We'll come back here a little bit later. But for now, we are going to go back and answer that last question from the sheriff. Let's see what he's got to say.
How many levers are on the stage? 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's 4.
You're right. Please bring me something that tells the population.
That's right. When you're talking about
of
the
this
curtains, they were probably talking about the stage curtains. So I thought it was another place that... Well, then again, there was the red curtains right above where you go back to the stage. But we have to bring the sheriff something that tells the population of the town. That would be this population sign right here.
Here you go, sir. Yes, indeed. This is what I've been waiting for. Here's something you might find interesting. I found it on the ground the last time I saw the Faceless Rider.
Oh, dear.
Thanks. That could come in handy. We'll take it along.
Suspects and
And
clues.
it's... Uh-oh.
It's an excavation brush.
Excavation
with initials.
brush.
Look, AF.
And it has the initials AF on it.
Like if you're done checking out all the
Who
suspects
do we
and
know
clues,
that so
click
far
on
that
the
has
back
an
button and
AF
go,
for an
go, go.
excavation brush? It's Artie Fackt right there. Uh-oh. It's not good
Like if
for
you're done, that's
Professor Fackt.
Artie Fackt. He knows all about digging stuff up.
That's not too good at all. And then we just, of course, we have got the sheriff, which is Chuck D. Wagon.
Shucks, it's Sheriff Wagon.
Shucks! It's Sheriff Wagon, as he always say. So we're going to, of course, go in and
Let's split
check
up.
out the sheriff's
Right.
office while we're
Shaggy,
here.
Scooby, and I will check out the sheriff's office. We'll be right back.
We'll walk inside here. There's a cell door in there. But it's locked.
The cell door is stuck. I think it's rusted shut.
Oh well, I guess we can't go in.
Sure we can. We just have to find some oil.
So, let's see, we do not have oil currently, so I guess we cannot go in there yet.
It's a wanted poster for the Faceless Rider.
Like the Faceless
Uh-oh.
Rider's been around a long time.
According to this, the Faceless Rider was involved in a lot of gold robberies.
That kind of leaves us wondering what that could be.
I'm hungry. Rummy.
Looks yummy, but of course, Shaggy's gonna eat it as usual. Yeah, nothing else different to click on in here besides the cell door being rusted shut. So we'll have to come back here later. Let's check out the post office while we're here.
Like we've had enough excitement for one day.
All right, you three stay here, and we'll check it out.
Sounds good. So now we're inside the post office, and a little suspicious area because first we got
Someone
this
dug a
hole.
hole in the floor.
It must have been Professor Fackt's students doing some exploring.
I wonder what they were looking for.
Let's see what's down there at some point.
Did you notice these bricks?
Yeah, some of them are a strange color.
Yeah, they're painted, but there's some gold coming out of them. Interesting. Why? And whatnot, but that's all we really got in here for now. So let's leave here, and we'll come back to this area later, as we need to find some
That's wrong.
pieces to do a few things. Let's go see
It's the railroad
this
station.
prospector and his donkey that are just chilling out, taking a nap. Wouldn't mind going to get a train ticket, but might not be able to at the moment.
Like, wake up, old prospector dude.
How do we wake him up? Listen, he's snoring a melody.
I know. Let's try playing the same melody he's snoring.
Like I don't see a piano.
Use the bells on the donkey.
If we play the bells in the right order, I'm sure he'll wake up.
He sure does snore loud.
You're
So
one
do
to
I,
talk.
apparently, according to my wife. Just pay attention to the bells and just hit them in the same order. Okay, so it looks like it's boom, 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 1, 2. I think I got it in the first attempt. Nice. Usually if you don't get it right, he just repeats it again.
Howdy, kids. Have you got my teeth?
Huh? What?
My teeth! My teeth! Have you got my teeth?
Teas? Beef? Like what's he saying?
Something about teeth, it sounds like. But we'll have to go and find his teeth and see what we got here. But first, let's check out the general store and see if we got anything over here.
In old western towns, the general store was the only place people could shop. Wow, they must have everything.
Probably food and all sorts of things. But we got
A rock.
a rock.
Scoob, how can you think of clocks while I'm hungry?
I was like, a rock. Oh, shoot! Where did he come from? I did not know he appeared right there. So sometimes a Faceless Rider will appear out of nowhere like that, and we would just run for our lives. But obviously nothing seemed to
we
be
could stay here,
clicking.
or we could keep investigating.
Let's wait here. I'm with you, Scoob.
No.
We could sing campfire songs.
Campfire
Rush
songs.
Swallows.
Stop thinking with your stomachs. We've got to solve this mystery.
Let's move out, gang.
We want to sing the campfire song from SpongeBob, but obviously nothing there. So all we have right now is the teeth for that prospector we gotta find, and we'll see where we got to go next. Let's go back here, and then let's check out the bank. See if there's anything in here. And we got these cell doors, and we also have this bank vault.
The bank vault is locked.
Oh, well, I guess we can't go in. Rude.
So we need to find some way to get the vault open. So we gotta keep moving here. I guess we'll go back into the saloon, because that we might see if we can find any other clues to help us out here. Let's go upstairs, and then maybe we'll go back to
Okay.
let's see. We'll probably have to go back into the
Why would a ghost
in there
be haunting
anyways.
this old town?
This was a big hideout for old-time outlaws. But I wonder
Wonder what?
if there isn't a brand new outlaw in this town.
Maybe. So let's open up the store.
There's something hanging up on the
Yeah,
chandelier.
there's some.
I wonder
We
what
gotta
it is.
get that off the chandelier. And a bat trying to scare us away. Let's go inside here, this room here.
Let's check out the view.
It's the Faceless Rider.
Uh-oh.
He's digging
Where
out
he's
there.
digging.
We've got to find a way out to the graveyard.
That grave might have an important clue.
I think so too, yes. Anything else in here to check out? Other than a bug
Goodness, what was
door.
that? Goodness, what was that?
And then there's something shiny sticking out of the mattress here, but it looks like it's a nickel.
We found a nickel.
Great. Hold on to it. I think we'll need it.
Yeah, just in case. So let's head back out here and go back downstairs. Daphne's got something to say.
My guidebook says that there was a big gold robbery here a long time ago.
Did they ever catch the crooks?
No, and they never found the gold.
Yeah, it's a little strange. But let's head back down the stairs now. And we can actually use that nickel to ride the mechanical bull.
Here you go, Scoob. Give that bull the ride of its life.
Go, Scoob.
Knocked it off the thing there, but then unfortunately,
Scooby-Doo.
you broke the bowl. Way to go, Scooby. But it's all good. But let's head back.
Retro.
Let's head back to the auditorium and see if we can search around here a little bit more. Because we came back here before to get the what's it called? See how many levers there were. Uh-oh. Spooky. Oh, stage light. That's fancy. But let's go onto the stage and just investigate. Uh-oh.
Zoinks! Like, what's that pounding?
It's coming from under the stage.
So someone's stuck under the stage, and we gotta move this bag out of the way. But it's gonna be complicated. That didn't take too long.
Thanks, folks. I'm glad you heard me knocking.
What were you doing under the stage?
I was digging under the stage when this ghostly figure in a cloak locked me in. I'm Jenny Lariat, by the way. I'm doing research on hauntings in the Old West. Note: Faceless Rider spotted in saloon.
Like, what a coincidence! We're running from a ghost, too!
I think the Faceless Rider may be the ghost of one of the old brick-in-the-wall gang. The town of Los Buritos has quite a history of outlaw activity. This place used to be crawling with cutthroats and thieves.
Cutthroats?
The most notorious outlaws were the Brick in the Wall gang. They were famous for fast riding and daring robberies. About 150 years ago, they robbed a huge shipment of gold from the El Seco treasury. Rumor has it they buried the gold somewhere in this town.
Like maybe the ghost doesn't want anybody to find the gold.
I don't know. It sounds suspicious to me.
I've been finding strange things all over town. Take a look at this.
Suspects and clues.
It's a feather. And if I'm not mistaken, it comes from a hawk.
Okay, so that makes another
Like
clue
if you're
there.
done checking out all
And
the
we
suspects
just
and clues,
met
click on
our
the back
only
button and
female
go, go,
suspect
go.
of the game, which also, by the way, that was probably the quickest I have
if
gotten
you're done
those
checking out all
those
the
sandbags
suspects
up.
and
I think
clues, click on
in
the
the
back
second
button
video
and
I
go,
did,
go,
it
go.
took quite a bit for me to get those sandbags up. But we just met Jenny Lariat.
Hello, Jenny. That's Jenny Lariat. She knows all about ghosts.
Seems like it too. I always wondered if she was one of Professor Fackt's students. It was never
Like if you're done
confirmed.
checking out all
It's
the
very
suspects and
possible,
clues,
but
click on the back
you know,
button
she's definitely a
and
lot
go,
more
go,
into
go.
ghosts than whatnot. But we also, of course, this is
Like if you're
Gummy
done
Bear
checking
right
out all
here,
the
but we haven't
suspects
gotten a
and
clue
clues,
from him
click
yet
on the
because we
back button
haven't found
and
his
go, go,
teeth.
go.
So we're gonna keep finding that. But Scooby did pick up a hammer, as you saw, and we also have the lever as well too. So both of these could help us find some way to get inside the bank. So that seems like, you know, where we have to go to figure out where Gummy's teeth are. But the only thing is we don't have anything to open up the vault that's locked, and I doubt a hammer or a lever would do that. So let's first go use the lever first, because we know for sure where that has to go to. It goes to this well right here. So let's pull this out and see what we got here.
Now that we have the handle, we can make the pump work.
Let's give it a try.
See what it does, but again, as Fred's gonna say,
Pumpy,
Why?
I think there's something stuck in there.
I think so too. So let's try again. Now some water's coming out,
All right.
Keep pumping.
but it looks like there's still something going on in there. There we go.
Something came out.
It's a key.
A ray?
A small one, like you'd find in a padlock or a strong box.
So the small key. So I doubt that would help us get inside the bank. So this hammer probably has some use, and I think I might know what it is. We're gonna go back this way and head towards where Gummy's chilling, and we're gonna go back to the general store. And this clock right here might come in handy with trying to get that bank vault open. So let's use this to
Okay, guys,
take it off the
let's
wall.
pry the clock loose and take it.
So sorry, general store, we're stealing and violating property. But we got the clock. That's probably gonna help us open up the bank vault. So we're gonna head back to the bank now, because we have nothing else that we can also open up with that key.
That's wrong.
So maybe there's something in the bank vault that's gonna help us find Gummy's teeth.
Let's keep going.
I think Shaggy's had enough as well. So let's go take this clock and put it on the vault to help us open it.
Put it in and set it to 12:31.
12:31. Yikes. Actually, that's what time it is here. About the time it is. It's 12:26 a.m. probably when I'm recording this. But the vault is open, so let's go in and check it out. Took the words right out of my mouth, Fred. So we got here, and look what we got.
Strong boxes, and they're all locked. Well, we'd better find a key. I have a feeling we need what's inside.
Of course, we do have the key. But let's also check this safe right here. Ooh, it's pretty firmly stuck.
It's a safe, and it's locked.
Come on, gang. We need to find the combination.
Is it even possible to find the combination? But it's very musty in here, but this key probably will work for one of those strong boxes.
Oops, that's not the one we want. Try another one.
Oops, that wouldn't work.
The key doesn't fit that one. Try
So
another
it's either the
strong
blue
box.
one or this other green one. There we go. It's the blue
It's a
one.
set of false teeth.
Gross.
There we go.
I'm sure we can find a home for these.
Those are Gummies. So let's go back to see Gummy and give him his teeth back and make the prospector happy. And then get a train ticket, because that's really the only place we haven't checked out so far. It's what's along the railroad.
Retro.
Yeah, Rats Row. And let's go see Mr. Gummy
It's the railroad station.
at the railroad station. Alright.
I did. Have you got my teeth? I need them.
Like we can't understand you without your teeth.
Find them.
Don't worry, buddy. We got him. Here we go.
Here you go, sir.
And it always disgusts me that Scooby hands it him from his mouth. Really, Scoob? But we found his teeth.
Thanks for the teeth.
Thank goodness.
I hid them so as the bandits couldn't steal my gold tooth. Oh, I got something for you young whippersnappers.
Thanks. That could come in handy. We'll take it along.
Suspects and clues.
It's a top secret map. It shows how to get to Boot Hill from the tunnel.
It's top secret. Oh,
Like if
very
you're done
interesting.
checking
And
out
it
all
also
the suspects
belongs
and
to the
clues,
county, it
click on
looks
the back
like.
button and go,
But
go,
now,
go.
of course, we just officially, we already kind of knew, but we are now affiliated with the
Like if you're
prospector,
done checking
Gummy
out all the
Bear.
suspects, that's old Mr. Gummy. Gummy Bear. He's lived here forever.
Yeah, sure he has. So we have 4 of the 5 suspects unlocked. We just gotta meet whoever this person
Like if
is
you're
right
done
here.
checking
And
out
I
all
have a
the
feeling
suspects
we
and
will
clues,
do that
click on
if
the
we
back-
ride the train. So let's get a train ticket and see where it takes us. Uh-oh. But instead, we're getting cornered by the Faceless Rider. So they're gonna strike, and we better catch a train. But of course, it's just Shaggy and Scooby, and the Faceless Rider is after us. Yikes.
Which way now, Scoob?
We're gonna go... Let's go this way first. Towards the dig site. But the Faceless Rider's gonna go the other way, so we lost him. And look! There's
We
a
go
young
this
fella
way
right there.
Or that way.
There's only one... Well, we'll take a quick stop and see what this guy's up to.
Like, where are we now?
At my dig site, interrupting my work with your untidy presence. How am I supposed to get any work done if you keep bothering me?
Who are you?
Irving C. Double, and who might this messy pair be?
Lost. We're lost. And we're Shaggy and Scooby-Doo.
I'm trying to fix this artifact I found. I can't see it very well. I must get my eyes checked. Perhaps you can help me. Whip, whip, whip. But don't touch me. You're filthy. Click the pieces with your mouse and place them so they form a picture.
So that's IC Double we just met. He actually is one of Professor Fackt's archaeology students in grad school. But yeah, this isn't too difficult. All we gotta do is grab the pieces and just drag them until they fall into place. You don't have to click on the place where you want to go. Just just drag until they fall into place. And it's pretty simple. It's not that difficult. Unless you make it difficult, and then you can't figure out where it is. There we go. Nice little pottery bowl. Looks like we're just putting together. Works very well for me. Small piece. Some big pieces right here. Corner piece. There we go. Big piece. And then a tiny piece. Completed.
Here's a trifle I can't be bothered with. Perhaps it will assist you.
Suspects and clues.
It's a red sewing patch. Now, where have I seen somebody with patches?
That's a fishy one, because there is only one
Like if you're
person
done checking out all the suspects and clues,
who we've met that
click
has
on the
like
back button
kind of
and
like a red
go, go.
dress or whatnot. That's Jenny Lariat. But
Like if you're
obviously
done checking out all the
we have
suspects and
two
clues,
obvious clues.
click on the back
This
button and
excavation
go.
brush for Artie Fackt, and this is probably Jenny Lariat. However, we still have
Like,
these
if you're
three
done checking out all
also
the suspects
that
and
we'll
clues, click
think
on the
about a
big
little
button
bit
and
more
go, go,
for
go.
those. But again, this is IC Double.
That's Mr. IC Double. He's a student.
Yep, a grad student. But let's head back though. We met all our suspects, and while we're here, we get this
Say,
piece
what's
of paper
this?
right here. Not sure exactly what it is, but it looks like has some numbers on it. I wonder if this could be used to unlock that safe back at the bank. But let's look around here for a little bit and check this out here. We continue to get chased by the Faceless Rider. Oh look, there's a ranch.
Let's choose. He's right behind us.
So let's go make a quick stop at the ranch next and see what we got here.
Roll rhyme. Okay.
So we're going to play some horseshoes, it looks like. In real life, I'm not good at horseshoes. But this is going to be another way for us to earn some Scooby snacks. Every time we get a horseshoe, we get that. And of course, the horse is playing with actual shoes instead of horseshoes. So, horse shoes. I guess maybe because we already have... Oh, nice! I got 2 already. That's very rare. Usually I suck at this. But we're off to a good start. Oops, that's not going to do it any good. Another shoe. Went a little long. I mean, I guess the horse has to use shoes. Oh, what in the world? That came right back at us. So, off to a pretty good start. Now I'm not doing so good. Oh, there we go. I got another one. I wasn't aiming for that one. I was aiming for the far one, but okay. And let's go. Follow that. Let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Nice little bounce pass in there. Only screwed up on, I think, 2 so far. Let's get this corner piece right here again. Oh, Scooby flubbed there. We got 3 more horseshoes left. They don't take away any points if the horse gets one of their shoes on there. Nope, that was not too good. Went a little too long there. Come on! That went into space. Went way into orbit. Last one. Oh, that's horrible. I jumped way too quick on that one. But, oh well, we got a couple more Scooby snacks. I think that should help us get through pretty good the rest of the way. And we're back on the tracks. And just some back and forth chasing from the Faceless Rider. Whoever you are. Artie, Fackt, Jenny Lariat, Sheriff Wagon. We also got Gummy Bear and IC Double. One of those 5. 2 of them we already have unveiled so far. Who are the other 2? Who's this one though? We'll have to find out, because if you have not watched the other ones, we do not know who on earth the others are. But of course, we do have another direction or 2 to go. So before we go anywhere, let's hop back on the railroad, on the train, and see if we can find anything else along the way. So instead of going towards the dig site,
Scoob?
we are going to go this way, the direction that the Faceless Rider went whenever we went towards the dig site. He's still playing chase on this very vicious looking hill. How he got up there, I have no idea, because that's not being powered by anything else. I'm sure the speed's not stronger in that one than the other one. And I also do believe that having a piece of track that's not connected is not safe for riding a train. So Gummy Bear, that's on you. Oh look, we've got an oil can. We did need that. We did need one of those for whenever to get inside that cell in the sheriff's office. So, okay, that's 2 things that we've got. So that's great to see. So we got that, and probably that piece of paper is most likely the combination for the safe in the bank vault. Let's fly in up there and Let's go one more time because there was that one other direction we did not turn to. Go right by where the oil can is at. Excuse me, I burped. So let me just go see what that's all about, and then we'll head back into town.
Which way now, Scoob?
So go this way again. We're on the same path that, of course, consists of that spot of the track that is broken apart. That technically is not safe. So we're gonna have to witness that again. I don't know why Gummy Bear would let customers ride that, but it is what it is. And how, of course, this little cart that the Faceless Rider is riding is powerful enough to stay on the tracks.
Which way now, Scoob?
Let's head this way. And we're gonna go. How are they got the track up that big hill and through this tunnel? And oh, some loop-de-roops. And we're back here in this spot again as well. As we're just playing a little bit of cat and mouse chase with the Faceless Rider. And then eventually we end up back in the middle again. We collide. And I guess they're both running from each other. Don't know why the Faceless Rider just continued after us. But we're done with the train. So we found everything we needed. We explored everything we could. Let's head back into town. Now, again, we have the two clues, which are, well, these two things, which is the oil can, which we know we're going to need that for the, we're going to need that for the cell, and then the combination. Let's go to the bank first and see what that combination does for us. And head back this way here. We're going to go to the right and go back to the bank and open up the vault.
Let's keep going.
And we'll see what's inside that vault.
Let's go in and check it out.
Alright, so let's pull this out, the combination out, and let's unlock it. And it works, so the safe is open.
That was it. That's the combination.
Golly, it's a secret passageway.
Like a safe with a hole in it isn't very safe at all. Right, Scoob? Right. Wait.
You got a point there. So, you know, so this is back alley here.
We must be behind the bank and the general store.
That must be where the other door leads, the general store.
So we're gonna have to go in there. And just some little bit of wilderness. And I guess nothing else here. Uh-oh, little creepy bunny there. So let's go to the general store.
No way are we going in there. There's a creepy noise coming out. Creepy.
Would you go in for 4 Scooby snacks?
Like I hope you've got 4 of them.
Geez, you would think Shaggy would be excited about going inside a general store because he loves to eat. And there's food inside there. So we're going to, of course, they'll give him their due. And we're going to go in there.
It'll be dark soon.
We'll head inside.
Fresh fruit, anyone? Yummy.
It's probably expired if it's been closed for a while.
Look, Scoob, it's beef jerky. Huh? Like groovy. It's still good.
Somehow it is. You would think it would be. Ring the bell. There's this lantern over here.
Uh-oh. Yikes.
So we gotta get to that lantern, but
Those
we have
snakes
those
seem to be
snakes on the
guarding a
floor.
lane.
We've got to find a way around it.
So we don't really have anything, as I'm sure oil's not gonna work.
Like I don't know about that.
So we gotta find something to help us get around them snakes, get to that lantern. Because that might be a useful tool. So the only thing we have is the oil can and the cell door at the sheriff's office. So let's go back there and see if we can
Let's split
figure
up.
anything else
Right.
out.
Shaggy, Scooby, and I
inside
will check
there.
out the sheriff's office.
So let's get
We'll
that
be
oil
right
can to
back.
get inside. So let's pull out the oil can and let's get that cell door unrusted. Shaggy, my friend, will do the honors. Still didn't open up.
Zoinks!
Oh, never mind, it did. So we're gonna be able to go in,
Like, I'm
but
not going in
Shaggy
there.
ain't going in
I've
there.
heard spooky stories
Too
about
scared.
jails.
Would you go in for 4 Scooby snacks?
Roar? Like that's a different story. A delicious one.
But we do have 4, so you said a delicious one, so I guess you need 4 delicious ones. But we should have plenty to finish this game.
Let's keep going. We're running out of time.
And we already ate one sandwich, we're not gonna eat the other. But let's go inside the cell and see what
Come
we got.
on, Scoob. Let's get into the pokey. Weepy. You can say that again. Okay. Weepy.
I'll laugh so fast.
Guys!
Uh-oh.
Guys, where are you? I can't see without my glasses.
Of course you can't, Velma.
What was that?
Like, why did you lock us in, Velma?
I didn't.
It was the
I
Faceless
lost
Rider.
my glasses.
Zoinks! Like we're trapped. How are we gonna get out?
I'll be right back. I'm going to go for help.
Yeah, sure you are, Velma. Because it's... Well, I don't want to give anything away, so the cell door is
It's locked.
stuck.
We can't get out that way. Well, it's still locked. Locked. Maybe there's another way out.
Try to figure that out.
Like the window's locked too.
There's like no way to get around it. I mean, we can always relax on his bed. Oh, there's a blanket on the
Take this
bed.
blanket. It might come in handy. Nap time? We'll take a nap when we get out of here.
I mean, you can take a nap technically right now because you have nothing else to do.
Zoinks!
Freaking spiders on the bed. But Scooby's taking up the off on the bed and... Oh!
It looks like a tunnel.
Never mind.
It's our only way out of here.
There's
Well,
something hidden
let's go.
underneath there. But they're going to go out into this tunnel.
Boy, it sure is drafty in here. Yeah. Like there's another way out, but it's up through the ceiling. Oh no.
So we gotta figure out how
Let's
to...
hope it leads to the kitchen.
We gotta figure out how to get out there. Oh, snake. Uh-oh, creepiness. I guess not going back up there.
How do we get up there, Scoob?
Well, there is
I don't know, Maggie.
this one crate we could use, but Shaggy can't move it by himself. He needs a little bit of assistance. But he has a pal named Scooby-Dooby-Doo who will help him push this crate, and they're gonna make their way out. And look where we're at. Back in the post office.
Where are we now? The roast office. Great. Like mail me out of this crazy town.
You want to be mailed out, Shaggy? Or you want to go back down?
Count me out. I'm staying right here. Me Roo.
I think they've had enough for a day. But, yes, so obviously we've discovered there is a tunnel down there. And look, we're back from the sheriff's office and Velma's just chilling. But we did get this blanket. That probably will help us get to that lantern in the general store. So let's go back to the back here.
Let's keep going.
And go back to the bank. And go back to the use the
Let's go in and check it out.
use the safe to get back into the general store, and we're gonna throw that blanket on top of the snakes and get that lantern. And probably the lantern will be best used to see into that tunnel we were just in.
That gives me an idea.
Of
Why
course.
don't we use the blanket to cover the snakes?
Let's toss it on top. Excellent. So now let's grab the lantern.
It's a lantern.
We better keep that for when it gets dark. It'll come in handy.
Yes, so we definitely needed to explore that tunnel more in the post office. So we're going to head back there now and maybe wrap up this mystery and figure out who is the Faceless Rider. But we got to see where that tunnel leads to. And maybe that could help us. It's the only thing we have not gone to yet. What's up, Sheriff? So now we're all inside. So let's grab this lantern and head down into the
Now
tunnel.
that we've got the lantern, let's see what's down there.
Like, do we have to?
Come on, scaredy cats.
Yeah, come on. So, of course, that lantern brought a lot of light. Ooh. So before we were down here with Shaggy and Scooby, it was darker, we couldn't see, but now we see that there's a little entranceway in this tunnel.
Just as I thought. There's another way out of this tunnel. Let's see where it leads.
As long as there's food on the other end. I was thinking of a football hot dog with relish and sardines.
I want a hot dog now, thanks a lot. But now we're out in this graveyard on Boot Hill.
Come on, gang. We need to find the gravestone the ghost was visiting.
Let's do a little digging and see what we can find.
Which one?
Ruh-roh.
So, we're going to have to go inside Boot Hill. And if you remember, earlier on we were in the saloon, Fred and Daphne were in that bedroom and they saw the Faceless Rider digging by one of the graves in Boot Hill. We're going to have to go find out which one it is. So let's head into Boot Hill.
Like no way,
And of course,
Nothing could
Shaggy.
make us go into that graveyard. Then again, if you got 4 of them, we might change our mind.
Well, we've got 5. So we have just enough. The ranch helped us basically get through the rest of the game.
It'll be dark
Because that's the
soon.
last time they're going to ask for Scooby stacks. Now, if you click on the wrong grave, then what happened in front of the general store when we ran away, that will happen again. So we're not going to do that. But I know it's not any of these. Let's head back further in here. And it was not these 3 either. So let's go this way. And I believe it was this one right here.
This is the gravestone the ghost was visiting.
Let's do a little digging and see what we can find.
Interesting.
It's another one of those bricks.
And it's painted like those bricks at the post office.
Let's wash this one off and see what it's made of.
But we'll need water. I know just the place. The old water trough.
So we're going to have to head back there because this is a brick that looks like those ones at the post office that has the gold sticking out. If it indeed is that one, that could be evidence to show that what the Faceless Rider's been doing. And they might be involved with this extra gold.
Some of these
That's
bricks
right
are
there.
shiny. Jinkies.
So we're going to wash this off and see what this mystery gets wrapped up as. And look, the sheriff's gone. That's strange. Wonder where he went. But let's clean this off.
Let's
See what we
wash the
got.
brick and see what it looks like.
Hey, this must be some of the gold that the Brick in the Wall gang stole.
Like that means the Faceless Rider will come after us for sure.
That's what I'm counting on.
Nice work, Freddy.
We were right behind you all the time, Fred.
Yeah, way behind. It's time to declare this mystery solved.
Right, Velma. I think it's time we wrapped up this mystery.
Like if you're done checking out all the suspects, let's find out who it is.
We'll have to choose one.
Retro.
So the final clue is a piece of gold that we learned about maybe from the Brick in the Wall gang.
Hey, this must be some of the gold that the Brick in the Wall gang stole.
So obviously that reveals the Faceless Rider's intentions. But so now we gotta figure out though who it is. So we have 5 clues. 2 of them are pretty obvious. We got the excavation brush that has AF on it. Only person here that has AF initials is Artie Fackt. We also have this red sewing patch that would obviously mean Jenny Lariat. However, the trend here, so first clue is the boot spur. There's obviously a couple people who were wearing like cowboy boots. So we didn't take notice as any of them were missing a boot spur. But we also have this feather. Now, who have we seen that had a bird? And then also, this map is not just any ordinary map. This map is from the county, which is why it's very top secret. So, I think the only person that would have access to something like this would be someone part of the law. And someone from the law could also have a boot spur on their shoe. And I think this person also did have a hawk or an eagle, a bird on his shoulder. So that's why I'm going to say the Faceless Rider this time for our third adventure in this gameplay is no one other than Sheriff Chuck D. Wagon. Are we right? Let's find out.
Let's pull back his hood. Time to see a ghost.
Huh? It's the sheriff!
Like, what do you know? We were right!
But how could you possibly know?
You left little clues all over town. A spur, a hawk feather. Looks like you were doing a lot of quick changes.
And don't forget the map. Your county showed you the way to the gold. You wanted the town empty so you could steal it all for yourself. Officer Wyeth, I'm glad you got our call.
Glad to help, kids. This must be our gold thief.
He sure is, and he's our ghost, too. Ghost? Woo!
It turns out the old brick-in-the-wall gang lived up to its name. They hid their gold in the walls of the post office, disguised as ordinary bricks. Our thief here was taking the walls apart to steal the gold and hiding it on Boot Hill.
Come on, fella. You've got a lot of explaining to do. It's not fair. I deserve that gold. I found it fair and square.
Since when did they make finders keepers a law? You should know better than that.
There's enough gold out here to keep me in pancakes for the rest of my life. It would have been paradise. And I would have gotten away with it, too, if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
Well, gang, looks like our work here is done. I feel pretty good.
Me too. How about you, Shaggy?
Oh, sure. It's great. We're in the middle of the desert with no gold and no food. I'm hungry.
What's that? It sounds like the Faceless Rider. It can't be.
It's getting louder.
I've heard that sound before. It's Scooby's stomach. Like he's hungry.
I hear there's a great pancake house in El Seco.
Let's roll. Scooby-Doo. Say, Scoob.
All right, guys. So we've heard the joke a couple times about the congressmen that they talk about in the credits here. But yeah, guys, we were right. Of course, once again, it was Sheriff Wagon who was the Faceless Rider, as he had the missing boot spur. The feather, of course, was definitely the strongest clues, as he's the only one who had a bird. And that county map again could have only come from one other person having access to it, and that's the sheriff. So, yep, he was our third suspect to be revealed to be as a Faceless Rider. Who are the other two? Well, you'll have to watch the first two videos in this series to find out, and which two we have left that still need to be the Faceless Rider. So, of course, who will be very last? We will have to, of course, find out then. But yeah, so that went pretty well. They're hitting about the hour mark again. I think that's a reasonable time for this Let's Play. Of course, before we do exit this one, like the other two, I am going to show, like showing basically what all you would see in this game. So as usual, I will show the cutscene that would have happened if we didn't guess Sheriff Wagon correctly. And we'll do that in just a second here, guys. But until then, guys, before I do that, let me just plug in the channel. Make sure you guys slap a like on the video and subscribe or contact my channel. Make sure to leave your comments down in the comment section below about anything about this game as well. And make sure you follow me on Twitter, the Club of the Man 93, and on TikTok and Instagram, the Club of the Man 1993. And then, guys, once again, I'll catch you guys all in the fourth video in this Let's Play. But once again, like I said before, we are going to see what scene would have played if we did not guess Sheriff Wagon correctly.
Let's pull back his hood. Time to see a ghost.
Huh? It's the sheriff!
Like it's the sheriff. Boy, I didn't see that coming.
Me neither. You had us fooled, but this sure does explain a few things.
Yeah, like why we found that hawk feather and your missing spur and the map with the county seal. You knew the gold was here and decided to scare everyone else away.